welcome to Haydogamg. I'm Hayden's cousin Raeleigh, and I will be joining him in this video. Today we're going to be talking about episode 100 of Dragon Ball Super. It's going to kind of be a back and forth kind of a thing because we live on separate sides of Canada, basically. I'm on the west side and he's over by Toronto and all that, so we're going to be kind of going back and forth for the video, and we're just going to be talking about what we liked about the episode, how we feel about it, what we think is going to happen next and everything. He sent me a link to the video earlier today, and I watched it, and I thought it was one of the most intense episodes of Dragon Ball I have ever seen. But I'm going to let him take it from here. I'm going to let him talk about, how he felt and everything about it, and I will get back to you guys.
Alright, that was perfect, really. Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to Haydogamg today, as we are saying as well for Dragon Ball Super. My gosh, you got some good points. There is a lot of intensity. Like Krillin was knocked out for the first part, which I was shocked in episode 99 that he was actually knocked out of the ring for the Tournament of Power. But you can't put your guard down in a battle royale. You just can't. It's insane and insulting for a battle royale. Insulting to Universe 7 because now they have a chance on losing as well. But oh my gosh, the whole time for Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan to actually be the three most powerful Saiyans in this series, it's pretty good. But now, before we really get into this, spoilers are coming to this episode for me and really to talk about this one. So be ready because we've got things like Kabe, Kale, Caulifla, and Jiren. There's a lot gonna be going on. So listen, take it away, Raeleigh, and you can talk about what you can think it could happen, what will happen, what should happen, and also, if you want, you can talk about what your favorite parts were in the whole episode.
Thanks, buddy. And yes, I completely agree with you. You absolutely cannot let your guard down. You can't let your guard down at any time, but especially when you're in the tournament of, everybody else everybody in that tournament has so much power. And if you let your guard down for even a second, well, then you're gonna get, you're gonna get beat. You're gonna get kicked out. That's exactly what happened to him. And, I was surprised, but he kind of deserved it for letting his guard down, and I think that kind of taught him that he has to, pay more attention to what's going on around him. But anyway, I have to say that watching Goku go into Super Saiyan 2 and then seeing Kale just power up and become 10 times stronger than him in an instant was insane. She went from being this little girl to this bright green Super Saiyan, and it was intense. That whole fight where she just it was intense. And I think that I think she'll be back. Even though she was, defeated, kind of, or her powers were brought back down a little bit, I still think that she's going to be back because she has a lot of anger towards Goku, and I think that it's going to come back. And, when we talk about, not letting your guard down and stuff like that, I think that she's the type of person that will never let her guard down, and I think that that's really important for her when she fights Goku. But it's also kind of scary for Goku because we don't know if he's going to be able to, defeat her a second time. And the question at the end of the episode was asking if, we the viewers think that Goku and his friends are going to be able to save the Universe 7. And I think that if they really focus on, not letting their guard down, just like Krillin did, if they can focus and, team up and not turn against each other, kind of how Kale turned against Goku, if they can all stick together and become a team, I think the power that all 9 of them have together is enough to save the universe. However, if more people like Kale start, powering up and fighting Goku, I don't think that they even have a chance of winning. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. What do you think, Hayden?
Well, yes, I completely agree. Kale was completely unstoppable. And if you remember Broly from the Broly movie, he was a legendary Super Saiyan, but now it's not called legendary Super Saiyan. It's called Super Saiyan Berserk. Now, Super Saiyan Berserk looks really badass now. I am actually shocked about it because, like, Kale couldn't even do it. Kale, I don't know, but her sister, Khalifa, she couldn't even get through to her. Like, but now let's talk about Universe 10, the mortal among gods. A mortal in Universe 10 that is stronger than a god of destruction. That was epic on how he just took out Kale without even trying. Toriyama only said he was using 1% of his true power. If that's 1% of his power, what will Goku do once he fights Jiren in episode 101? It's amazing! And now that Goku has seen what Jiren can do, I don't think he can hold it back anymore. His urge to fight Jiren is at its maximum. And now to see it really come to proportion, I think it's going to be great. But truly, I do agree with you, Raeleigh, that Krillin had a good moment there. But putting your guard down in a freaking tournament like that, a tournament of wits, power, and strength, that's not right. I honestly thought it was going to be Master Roshi that was going to get kicked out first. Because, honestly, Krillin is actually stronger than Master Roshi. But now, Android 18 and Android 17 dissing Krillin? What the heck was that all about?
Yeah, I didn't really agree with the androids just like making fun of Krillin and everything like that. Like, he did get kicked out, but I mean, he's still, kind of young, and he is super strong. He just, made a mistake. So I don't think that it was really fair for the androids to make fun of him like that. That wasn't cool. But another thing that I want to talk about is why do you think Goku was, how do I say this? He seemed to kind of egg on Kale. Like, he almost wanted to fight her. And I don't really know why he was doing that. Like, why didn't he just try and calm her down? Because she went all Super Saiyan, and then she almost killed somebody. And like it said, if you kill, then you get disqualified. And I don't know why Goku would want one of his own to be disqualified like that. I think that it would have been smarter for him if he just would have, like, tried to calm her down instead of fighting her like he did. I don't really see the point in that. I think that Goku should have been a little bit more smart than that to try and keep his team together. He seemed to just want to show his strength, and he didn't want to... He lost concentration on wanting to, like, save the universe. Instead, he just wanted to show everybody that he was stronger than Kale. And I thought that was kind of stupid for him to do. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Goku. He's super strong, he's a great character, I love him. But, he really shouldn't have fought Kale. He should have tried to calm her down and try and get his team back together. But, I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel about that.
Yeah, I know, like, Android 17 and 18, like, wow. I thought 18 loved her Krillin. but yet he did his own thing, and 17 and 18 did him like that. I thought she would have been more respectable than that for her own husband of Krillin. But to take and Android 17's side of her brother's side of it, like, come on. Like, it did not make any more sense than just that. It was so cruel what they did to him. But yeah, I totally know what you mean about Goku against Kale. Like, a Super Saiyan Blue goes up against it, and yet she withstands everything. But like she's only been brand new to the transformations of Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Berserk for only twice, so there's no point in trying to calm her down. But also, it's kind of normal for Goku to actually do what he did, because like that's just who Goku is. I know it was stupid of Goku, but on his point of view of everyone else, he always wants to see how far he can push himself and see what happens next. He doesn't care about killing. He doesn't care about the fight at all. It's a game to him to see how strong he can go, and how, if he can go stronger than that, he'll push himself farther than that. He's trying to prove a point to himself, but a point to Vegeta that he's stronger. Well, obviously, it's Goku. He's calm. He's funny. He's strong. But put him up against the wall and make fun of him or something. Goku kills it within an instant. He doesn't toy around after that. But like, either way, I totally agree what you're saying. Goku should have been way more thoughtful to try to take her out easily, to just calm her down instead of fighting, because the fighting just enraged her more and got her stronger. But yeah, I don't know, but like, the other thing that I want to talk about as well for the last part of the topic is that Jiren. Now Jiren, he's good. He's like really good, and I'm excited for the ultimate battle between Goku and Jiren, but also Caulifla. She went all out on Goku, but what I noticed when she went to that ascended Saiyan of Super Caulifla, that bulky form, she did the same thing as Vegeta and Trunks in the Android saga on Dragon Ball Z. They pushed their maximum so hard, their body couldn't withstand it. And Goku had a point. You can't push it beyond that. So, yeah.
Yeah, you have a point there. I forgot that Goku's main, like, goal is to keep testing his strength and everything like that. And I totally understand now why he was kind of, like, egging Kale on and everything like that. It's because he wanted to fight her and see if he was stronger than her. And I mean, I'm not too sure if he was stronger than her. It was like, it was a very intense battle, and I think that if they would have kept going, I think Kale might have, I mean, I think nobody can beat Goku. Goku is the strongest, he's the funniest, he's just the best. But Kale was definitely strong. She was almost as strong as Goku. Not quite, because nobody's as strong as Goku, but she almost was strong enough. And I think that if they would have kept fighting, Goku would have gotten pretty hurt. He still would have won, but he definitely would have gotten very hurt. And yeah, that one guy that stopped Kale, he might be stronger than Goku. Like, this next battle is going to be insane because, like, Goku might have finally found somebody that has the same kind of strength that he does, and I think that that's just going to make this battle totally epic. It's going to be so cool. But yeah, I'm glad that they managed to calm Kale down because I think that she's a really good character, and I want to see more of her. And if they wouldn't have been able to calm her down, then she would have been disqualified, or she might have even been killed. So I'm just happy that, you know, they saved Kale and managed to bring her back to her regular form so that she can, you know, learn how to control her anger more. And yeah, overall, I think that it was a really good episode. It was very intense. It was just, I loved it. And thank you, Hayden, for letting me be a part of this video. It was very fun. And I hope that we can do more chats like this. And yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, but yeah, I mean, I think Goku might have not had a chance against Kale, actually. Since it's a Super Saiyan Berserker transformation, and well, the reason Goku wasn't going all out is because he's trying to hold back some of his energy for the other guy named Jiren, because like Jiren is immortal, but he God powers. He has the power of God of destruction. Jiren can actually defeat Lord Beerus, no problem. Without even trying, he could take on Lord Beerus or any of the gods of destruction. Because this one guy from Universe 11, he can take on anyone. Like, you just see him stand around and stuff. And the way he took out Kale, Kirito Toriyama says that was 1% of his energy that he took out Kale with. Jiren is a god of destruction, but immortal inside Universe 11, inside every Galaxy universe in Dragon Ball Super. He's one man. He's an alien of some sort. But no one knows what Jiren is until it's too late. And like, Jiren's silent and deadly, and I should know he's insane. But anyways, guys, my personal thoughts on this one is for Goku and Jiren. The next episode this weekend, this Saturday night, it's gonna be lit as no tomorrow. Like, I'm glad you decided to help me on this one, really. Thank you very much, buddy. You're a lifesaver, or I would have just been rambling on some other part of Dragon Ball Super. But now, Caulifla, Hit, Kaba, and Kale, the only few Saiyans in Universe 6, they're strong, but Kale is the strongest in that universe. But between all 12 to 13 universes in Dragon Ball Super, Jiren, a mortal that has no immortality, no internal life, just a lifespan of God who knows what. And only Akira Toriyama knows how long Jiren's life is, but has a power of God of destruction of all gods. This might be Goku's most finest tournament of the battle of tournament of power. Him and Goku, the new transformation of a Super Saiyan God that could be Super Saiyan God Red or Rose, against Jiren, the God of destructions of all gods. This could be it. Thank you guys for watching, everybody. You have been great. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.